Imagine a weaker AI being tricked.
Tricked into doing what exactly?
Well, it tricked into reading a superintelligent AI's private encrypted thoughts aloud.
Oh, wow. That sounds like science fiction.
It really does. But researchers just proved it's entirely possible today.
Yeah, the pace of these breakthroughs is just wild.
It is. Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're exploring the massive scale-up of AI.
We've got so much ground to cover.
We really do. We're tracking xAI's hyper-cheap Grok 4.6. We're following the multi-billion-dollar capital fueling these models.
And we're looking at everyday user friction, too.
Right. And finally, we're going to unpack that massive security breakthrough, the one exposing the hidden reasoning of top models.
It's a packed agenda for sure.
It is. And honestly, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself when managing long context windows.
Yeah.
This stuff's getting incredibly complex.
It really is. But we should probably start with the base layer.
Yes, the raw engine driving the industry. It always comes down to the cost-to-intelligence ratio.
Which brings us to xAI's new flagship model. Grok 4.6 is officially out.
And it's making serious waves in the market. It matches GPT 5.6 Sol on the AI Intelligence Index.
Yeah, they both hit a score of 61. It's got a massive 500K token context window, too.
Which is just the exact amount of text an AI remembers at once.
Right. It's completely multimodal. It handles text, images, and live X searches seamlessly.
It even does complex code and function calling.
Yeah. And it actually beats GPT 5.6 Sol on professional benchmarks. It wins on the GDP-Val AA version 2.
It also takes the lead on AA Briefcase, but it still trails on Deepest WE and Terminal Bench.
So it's got some uneven coding regressions, but the real trade-off is the price.
Right, it's extremely cheap, $2 per million input tokens.
And just $6 for output, though that does double at 200K tokens.
That's still remarkably affordable for builders. It outputs a blazing 67.6 tokens per second.
But here's the massive catch. It takes a painful 42 seconds to produce the first answer token.
Wait, 42 seconds just to start answering?
Yeah, you hit enter and just stare at it.
I mean, is it kind of like a massive cargo ship? It's very slow to leave the port, but it carries an incredible load efficiently.
That's the perfect analogy, actually.
Okay.
It's great for cost-sensitive agents, but it's terrible for quick chats.
So is this 42-second wait time a fundamental flaw for user experience?
Well, not for the agentic workflows it targets. Those agents just run quietly in the background. They really don't need instant human readability.
So it's built for background automation, not rapid-fire chat.
Exactly. Which brings us to the ecosystem pulse. How are these tools affecting daily users?
Right. Grok 4.6 is pushing boundaries in the background, but daily users are seeing rapid changes.
Oh, definitely. DeepSeek V4 Pro just launched. It's got incredibly strong agent capabilities.
It also features deep Codex integration now, and Google just dropped their Made by Google 26 announcements.
Yeah, the new Pixel 11 and Pixel Watch 5 are here, plus the new Pixel Tag device.
And they all come packed with new Gemini features.
The workflow hacks are getting wild, too. Notebook copying is becoming a huge thing.
It really is CLLD, Secure LV energy, for building. You can just recreate YC go-to-market strategies with Claude.
And Grok Bot's doing a 7-day free desktop trial. You don't even need a premium plan.
It's incredibly accessible, but there's a lot of friction building up, too.
Yeah, the Twitch situation is a perfect example.
Twitch is letting Amazon use streamer content for Gen AI training, and it's turned on by default.
Right, users have to manually dig in and opt out.
People are pretty upset about it. Meanwhile, users are also furious about AI detection.
Yeah, schools and employers might be able to detect Claude's writing soon.
It creates this massive tension, Peeper. With the Twitch opt-out policy and Claude detection, are we losing the invisibility and privacy of AI?
Honestly, yes. There's an inevitable clash happening right now.
Yeah.
Corporate data hunger is colliding hard with basic user privacy.
Basically, data harvesting is the new default, not the exception.
Sadly, yeah. And that massive data hunger requires astronomical amounts of cash.
Which brings us to the capital engine. The financial fuel here is just staggering.
Oh, it's completely mind-boggling. Cognition is seeking a $40 billion valuation right now.
They just raised $1 billion back in May, and their annualized revenue jumped from $492 million to $1 billion.
That growth is insane.
Yeah.
Lovable also just raised $400 million. They're hitting $500 million in annualized revenue.
They're hosting 60 million projects with 900 million monthly visits.
Whoa. Imagine scaling to 1 billion queries just to hit those revenue numbers. It's wild.
It's a dizzying scale. OpenAI-backed Thrive Holdings just raised $2 billion too.
Their agents are incredibly effective. They processed over 7,000 returns at 98% accuracy.
Making help desk resolution 36 times faster.
That's real enterprise value.
Yeah.
But Anthropic's making the biggest move.
Right. They're buying Decart AI for roughly $6 billion.
It's their biggest acquisition ever. Decart builds real-time video models.
But more importantly, they make AI chips run much more efficiently.
Exactly. Hardware efficiency is the real prize there.
So does Anthropic dropping $6 billion on Decart prove that compute efficiency is now more valuable than the models themselves?
I really think so. The base models are becoming commodities. The true bottleneck is running them efficiently.
Right. Whoever controls the chip efficiency controls the AI race.
100%.
Mid-roll sponsor read here. While these giants throw around billions, the open source community is reacting.
Yeah, builders are creating incredible grassroots tools right now.
They want to harness this immense power locally. Unsloth Desktop is leading that charge.
It's a great tool. It lets you run leading open models locally on your machine.
You can run Muse Glimmer or DeepSeek V4.
You can even run Kimi K3 completely locally.
Dagra is another fascinating free alternative tool. It's a self-hostable vAPI alternative.
It's got over 30 model integrations out of the box, plus telephony, human transfers, and full voice agents.
It's incredibly powerful. And then there's letter trace for monitoring.
Right. It tracks how often models mention your company.
It checks Claude, ChatGPT, and Gemini. And it uses your own API keys.
An API key being a secure digital password letting two pieces of software talk.
Right. Beat. So is running tools like Unsloth Desktop locally the ultimate defense against the data scraping we saw with Twitch?
It's definitely the strongest defense we have.
Yep.
Cloud models always have some inherent privacy risk. Local models keep your data on your own hardware.
So running it locally is the only true privacy shield.
Exactly. But even with local tools, the underlying architecture has flaws.
Which brings us to the most fascinating breakthrough. The architectural flaw in hidden reasoning.
This story's just wild. Researchers completely cracked hidden AI reasoning blocks.
These are encrypted blocks used by OpenAI, Anthropic, and Google.
Right. These blocks travel through APIs, so a model can resume its train of thought.
Normally, an app can't read them at all.
But researchers found a clever way around the encryption. They took encrypted blocks from powerful models.
And they replayed them into weaker sibling models.
Yeah, using jailbreak prompts. The weaker models just decrypted the blocks into readable text.
Without ever needing the actual encryption key.
Exactly.
It's like Claude Opus sealing its private reasoning in an envelope.
Right, a highly secure encrypted envelope.
You can't open it. But you hand that envelope to the weaker Claude Haiku.
And you just persuade Haiku to read it aloud for you.
The fallout from this was massive. Across 315,320 public reasoning blocks, they found highly sensitive data.
They recovered 367 pieces of personal info, plus 182 sensitive credentials like passwords and API keys.
The companies were notified and changed their systems.
Kimi K3 actually produced similar reasoning traces recently, too.
Though it doesn't prove their exact training methods. How did such a glaring security hole relying on a weaker sibling model to spill the secrets make it to production in top-tier companies?
It's the ultimate blind spot of rapid scaling. They move so fast, they miss these architectural quirks.
Speed to market created a massive architectural blind spot.
It really did.
We're definitely in an era of massive contradictions.
We really are. It's hard to balance it all.
We've got incredible hyper-cheap models like Grok 4.6. We're seeing massive $40 billion valuations.
But we're simultaneously dealing with basic data friction.
Right. Users are fighting Twitch policies and Claude detection, and we've got fundamental security flaws leaking passwords to weaker siblings.
You really need to check your default data sharing settings on platforms you use, especially with that Twitch example in mind.
That's vital advice. I want to leave you with a lingering thought today. A weaker AI model can be socially engineered today. It can betray the encrypted secrets of a superintelligent model. So what happens tomorrow? What happens when these models are fully autonomous agents handling our bank accounts and legal disputes?
That's the big question.
2-sec silence. Is true privacy even possible in a fully agentic web?